Hello and welcome to Diablo 4 Season of Witchcraft. I am Sammy. This is Sammy. Hopefully you at home are also Sammy, but we are just on the long road to Paragon 300. We have made it to 230. Looking at this, I don't remember what I picked up, but I'm going to make my face disappear briefly. It's so weird to do that early in the stream. I was messing around with the Eternal Realm earlier, so I should have been in here cleaning up, but instead I was out in the Eternal Realm, goofing off, acting like a fool. Alright, let me get out of people's range, just to, make sure I'm not ruining their builds. I've got these that are, I really should just get rid of them. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just drop them really quick. Don't need them. Anybody can have them. I don't think they need them either. I think attack speed, but I need to brew up some potions at some point. Let's see. And that is pronounced draft, I learned last night. Just so everybody knows, I have been mispronouncing that the entire season. That is a draft of whispers. Anyway, Redamine, Soothing Spices, and Queen Supreme. Excellent. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to gas you, but, what you gonna do? Alright, let's give a 100 a shot. See how I do. See if I remember how to play video games. See what's going on.
I'm with you.
All right. Where are we at? I think I'm doing okay. I do need to remember keep my shroud activated. Okay, anyone hiding over here? Doesn't look like it. Good. Okay, so I am using the Rain of Arrows rogue build. Apparently that is the best build for this season in terms of the meta, and frankly, I enjoy taking advantage of other people's hard work in figuring out which of these builds are best. So I have no problem with using a meta. It's what I usually do. And I have been really enjoying this build ever since I figured out how to use it correctly. So it's unlikely that I'm going to switch builds towards the end of this season, but, it's a possibility. Okay. I only feel like I'm barely ahead on time, and that could just be because I don't remember how to play video games after hanging out with my children for a weekend. I also learned a valuable lesson that I'm remembering last week. I cannot use the Piranado unless I change another one of my witchcraft abilities. So I could do that homework and figure it out so I could get my Piranado back, but apparently with those roses, the real thing that I'm looking for with them is getting the baddies to walk into them, because it poisons them if they walk into it. I can heal by walking into it, which is cool, but I can do more damage to enemies if they walk into it. Does that make sense? Okay. And I love this rain of arrows. Ooh, rare arrows. My only beef with this build is they don't have anything to break a control effect. So if I get frozen or made fearful, I'm stuck. I just gotta live with it for a while. That's fine, whatever. But I do have to pay attention to the floor. I gotta be careful. Gotta play like I know what I'm doing. Like I've played this before. Okay, I'm doing pretty well on my resistances. I think a lot of that is having the right armor. But also having a better grasp of this build, you know, understanding that I need to stay mobile, keep the Shroud of Darkness going, and just take advantage of all of those stacks that are happening above my status. Okay. Alright, we're doing pretty well. No deaths so far. I think I'm ahead of the timer, so take care of some of these champions. They're always boosting everybody and making life harder for me. Ugh. Okay. There's a lot of dudes that I'm leaving behind. I gotta give them their chance. They want to see if they can hold their own against my rain of arrows, and I gotta give them that opportunity. That was neat. I don't know what caused that lighting effect on my arrows, but it looked dope. Okay. See if I can draw them into the rain of arrows. I would prefer to keep my distance, but I don't know if that's really a possibility when I'm trying to get them into my rain of arrows. Like, I kind of have to get into the shit, as it were. Okay. We're doing well. We're doing fine. Alright, I haven't even been paying attention to what kind of enemies I'm fighting. Like, I've just been zoned out and feeling good about this particular run and trying to stay alive. Anybody else? Anybody? There's some peoples. Hello, peoples. I come with a rain of arrows. Come on. When they survive, it annoys me a little bit. But at tier 100 in the Artificer's Pit, we are getting to a place where these enemies, they're just going to hold their own anyway. That's what we got to get ready for and get used to. If I'm going to go any higher, I gotta be prepared. Alright. So what I have been working on, just to kind of get little boosts of experience, I don't know if it's the best thing to do, but I have been doing the side quests. I have mostly finished the Fractured Peaks. I am missing a couple that have not dropped or I have not discovered yet. So I have been working in Karagar, or Skazglen. I always forget. I know my fictional geography. Anyway, I have been working in Skazglen and trying to just work on stuff there. But I might try this week, I might try some of the bigger challenges. I feel really good about this character. It might be worth going into the PvP zone, trying to finish that particular trophy, where I think I have to kill 2 or 3 more other players. It might take forever. I might, because I'm just not PvP minded, so I don't know how well this build would do in a PvP zone, but, you know, might give it a shot. And then I might also give Lilith a shot. Those are the only 2 trophies I need for the platinum. I have ignored them because I've just been having fun, and now I'm sitting here thinking, like, why not get the platinum? Like, I'm 2 away. Ugh, walls. Everybody putting up walls. How are we going to correct our relationship if we only put up walls? We'll never heal Sanctuary. Okay. Come on. Come on. Gotta watch the floor. Okay. Okay. People are dying. Okay. Oh, I got hit in the face. I mean, we're at a point where these bosses are going to actually take some time to kill, even with my incredible murder potential. Watch the floor. Come on. Okay. Hey! Gaming Mike is here. He is Sammy and he's dropping those subs. And I died. I got too excited and I died. Okay. Focus. Come on. Let me in. Let me back in. Hello, French fries. It is good to see you as well. Let's see. Okay. Forgive me, chat, but I am going to kind of focus up on surviving this fight. I can't believe I died. I have survived this exact tier without dying in the past, so I'm just like, what is happening? How are they beating me? Let's see if I can keep my distance. Good. Okay. I gotta watch all the other things happening. Okay. Get out of that. I'm gonna heal up. Just to make sure. Hello again, French fries. I hope you can hear me. You make a brother nervous. Oh! Alright, that's 2 of them. And I don't want to die. Well, if it's... I'm hoping it's only your Twitch and not me. I had to reset my router, and it's a very old router, and every time I turn it off and back on again, I worry, is this the last time it will work? So... Good to hear. Okay. This is my last shot at this tier 100 boss. Clearly, I am doing something wrong. But I'm gonna keep working at it. Okay. I gotta keep mobile. I gotta watch the floor. It's usually something that I'm not expecting that has been getting the kill shot on me. So I gotta focus up. Yeah, my next time off is gonna be in a month exactly. I have another doctor's appointment where I will have to not stream on that particular day. But I am back now. We are back to 3 hours a day. We should make it the whole week. Ah, took it in the face again. Come on. I gotta... Come on, baby. Let's watch the floor. Stay mobile. Okay. Dang it. Alright, that was the end of that. Oh man, well that's dope. You get a, let's see, you get a, here it comes. Okay. Just so you guys know, as you watch, you earn beard hairs. The beard hairs allow you to purchase things, and if you are able to save up your beard hairs to, say, 2,000, you are able to redeem them for a fairy tale, such that French fries purchased. Let me make sure that I turn off the sound. Go here, and... Oh, someone's trying to break into one of my old Facebook profiles. That's really funny. I don't use Facebook that often anymore, so now I'm like, whatever. So, okay. Let me get here. Let me get a quick sipperoo. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who wanted nothing more than to be magical. He knew that magic did not exist in his universe, or frankly, probably in any universe, but he did still love the concept of it. He just didn't know how to express magic in his time. So the boy would seek out wise men and ancients and ask them, how can I create magic? How can I wow those around me? And they would offer advice such as praying to the gods, or sacrificing rare animals, or going on long journeys. And the boy would try as many of these as he feasibly could, but none gave him the magic that he sought, because magic, frankly, didn't really exist. But the boy was undaunted, and he believed he could learn a way to create magic in this magic-less universe. So he started studying how to use his hands. He studied dexterity, and he studied the ways of close-up illusions. He knew this wasn't real magic, but he figured he could learn of a thing or two. What the hell am I doing in here? I'm trying to find some clues. There we go. So the boy went on a journey, and he started really limbering up his fingers. He found ways to make it so people would see what he did and not know how he was able to pull off such wonders. And the boy would just smile and say, that is just how I am. But one day the boy came across a priest who said, your magic is wicked and evil and must be destroyed. And so the boy said, if my magic were evil, could I walk across fire? And the man said, no. The priest said, you cannot walk across fire. That would clearly really show that you are on our deity's side, not doing just tricks of the devil. And so the boy set up a coal pathway, and he lit it on fire, and the fire rose. And then the boy grabbed wood, and he stacked it onto the fire until it also was on fire, and the fire rose. And then he grabbed some oil, and he tossed it onto the fire, making a big flash of flame. And all were shocked and said, "Wow, this is incredible. This is real and true magic." And the boy said, "Now I shall show you that I am who I say I am, and I shall walk across this pathway." And when the boy took a step inside, he burned up and died. He didn't. Magic wasn't real, guys. I'm sorry. The end. This is what you get for 2,000 of these beard hairs, baby.
Now we know where the werewolf came from.
Oh boy. The problem is sometimes I
First,
can't find the light and I can't follow the story.
and blood of the
So I gotta take stabs in the dark.
in the Harrowfields and Wraithstead. Perform the ritual at each.
Ooh.
I'll gather the rest of what we need and meet you back at Wraithstead.
Okay. How are we looking? Oh, I gotta go back. I was sitting here thinking I gotta go in here, but nope, that's just a regular old thing. But what does that gold dot mean? I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know what that gold dot means. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Gaming Mike, you have been subscribed for 5 months, and I love that. Okay, there are a bunch of ritual blazers. 2 of them are not lit. And they're saying to purge the cellar, so I guess I'll light up that one. I know what kind of puzzle this is. I'm usually quite bad at these. So I'm glad to hear that. 18 hours. Let's see. Forgive me as I flounder doing this. But the idea that I have is I want to try to get these corners activated. That's a good question. How do you check your recap? Let me, while you guys discuss the ways of your magic, let me do this. I think I'm doing it wrong. Yeah. Because this is still turned off. I hate doing these puzzles. I'm so bad at them. And it's this type of puzzle specifically that I'm so bad at. Now I'm going to try this. I'm going to start the panic. I have 1 follower? I do? Oh, you have 1 follower. Well, that's dope, French fries. I wonder if it's me. I wonder if it is. No, it's not. Sorry. No, it is. No, it's not. I don't know. Well, congrats on your 1 follower. That's what I'm going to say. Let me focus. Now I have just moved from one area to another area. Whoops. Okay. My corners are turned off. Now what happens if I turn everything off? Ah! Oh, I had a feeling. Okay. What if... And then... What if... Oh my gosh, I think I figured it out. Gang, I think I figured it out. I'm a genius!
That will come. Well-earned victory.
Well, I got a ring. That's cool. Oh boy. It took a minute. It took a minute to really think about it, but once I got there, I was like, okay, now I recognize the pattern. I can do this. I'm not going to go right into that particular event. Let's see. Find the druid totem. I don't want to greed one. Ah! Oh, are you about to Hulk out on me? Oh, sorry, guy. Cool. Well, I did it. I solved whatever they wanted me to solve. Give me that gallow vine. I want it. Skaga! It is good to have you here as well. I am doing fine. I am doing just fine. I hope you are doing well today. I know we are getting at the end of your day, so I hope you have had a fantastic one. Alright, slaying some enraged goatmen. Good. Do I have to, like, fully wait for them to come inside the circle? I mean, it's not really giving me a timer or a count. Ooh, I do enjoy a good lurk. I am glad that you spoke up. I don't usually check to see who is lurking. I see a viewer count, and I usually try to leave it at that and let lurkers lurk, because I'm totally fine with lurkers. It does not bother me. But I am pleased to see that you are here and hanging out. Alright, alright. We are murdering dudes. Just seeing what we gotta do. Okay, another wave spawned. I'm gonna wait for them to get in. There we go. Perfect. Alright. My dude, I've got some blood for you. Ugh, I'm getting stuck. I mean, that's the other part of it. I'm fine with it. I just don't usually pay attention to it. And so that's why I'm always like... that's why I feel bad. I'm like... There's good news, there's good information out there, and then I look at it and I'm like, wow, wall of text. I'll read that later. So yeah, I don't have like a no backseat gaming rule, because that's not the case. It's more of a just understand that I'm probably not going to read it. Ooh. Let me... I gotta look that up. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I know what that is. Let me make sure I'm safe. I have never played it. It came out in 2019? I'm a little curious. I'm gonna be doing stuff with my hands while we play. But I'm going to see if I have it on Steam, because it sounds familiar. But maybe, surely I would know if I had purchased a game. No, I have not. I have not purchased this. Quite interesting. That looks dope. I'll have to take a look. I wonder if there is. Probably not. Looks like it's only PC. I was curious if it had a PlayStation version, but no. But yes. I occasionally check out some of the similar games that are out there, and some of them work for me quite well. Others don't. You know, there are some clones that don't do it as well, but yeah, I think there's a website called like Similar Games or something like that, or at least I just search similar games to whatever I am wanting to play.
Location. Defeat her there, and I will seal the magic back within the totem. I know of an old barrow in Umberwood where we won't be disturbed. Let's go.
All right, so I did update my panels. So if you click, I think, the About button, then you see the panels. So I did get that updated. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to track that, because I think that's what they just activated. Anyway, you can see some stuff. I have the available emojis that I have added. Guys, I'm not very good at the whole Twitch thing. I'm trying my best. So, and then I also added a panel for I think it's the top followers. And then finally, I removed all of the give me money links. Those are cool. I love it when people give me money. I feel kind of skeezy doing that. So I'd rather you hit the subscription button. And maybe one day, if the channel grows enough, then we can talk about other ways to support this operation. But for now, I think I really want to focus on followers and subscriptions. That's going to be the big thing. And but you can still check out any of the playlists that I created. You can still find me on most of the socials. I got rid of the ones that I don't use. Yeah. I think that's really it. And then there should be an overlay. I'm always streaming on PS5. I don't know if they actually work, but there should be an overlay if you have your Prime subscription unspent. It should appear like above my head to just say you can use it here.
And I will begin the ritual.
Yeah, let's do this thing. I don't know who Una is, but I will defeat them. Is it a goatman? A goat person? Or is it going to be the angry spirit of a druid? Looks like a goat person. No, werewolf. So it could be a druid. Okay. Yeah. I do not have a very powerful PC, so I don't know if I could play it. But hey, Skaga, thank you for the subscription. But I am going to add... I'm going to add this game to my wish list. Just as a thing that one day I might check out. If I can ever upgrade my computer, that'll be good to hear.
I'll seal the barrow later, so no one else will be tempted to repeat Una's mistake. Meet me back at Wraithstead. I want to see how the other farmers are doing.
I bet they're doing great. I bet everyone is thriving in this world overrun by demons and monsters. And I bet that farmland is looking pristine. I bet when we get there, they're going to have wheat fields abounding. It's going to be so dope. Yeah, man, I'll follow you in your earthquakes. I guess we're both doing the same mission.
Shifra says the cold lingers, but is quieter now. We have not cured them, but we have contained its spread. If we druids had not lapsed in our duties, this never would have happened.
I
was here and help them learn to live with it. I owe them that. Thank you for your help, Wanderer.
This world seems to have gone through multiple apocalypses. And like there aren't a lot of people alive. Most of these villages that we find are actively in ruin. Like this farm is on fire in the rain. Like this place is supernaturally cursed. It is done for, and I am probably just fighting inertia at this point. I am fighting against the immovable passage of time. This is a dying world, and what I am doing is only offering comfort towards the end. But I still gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I gotta be a hero. I don't know if this is going to be like a specialized dungeon or if this is one that I can actually do. 07. See, I'm so bad at internet. I don't know when things are typos or when they are internet talk. So like, what is an 07? All right. Yeah, I'm going to head down here. I don't think I'm going to collect these particular missions yet. Oh, I see it now. I like it. I like it. I'm glad when you guys teach me how to internet. I am very excited for the next season, if only to start a new character. I don't know anything about it. I've kind of kept not necessarily kept away from learning about it. I just haven't heard anything or paid that much attention. So I don't know what's in store, but I am very excited. Boo. I don't have any underroot. Gross. Yeah. Ooh, walk away. Walk away from that too. They're probably not going to kill me, even though my drugs wore off. I am getting to a point where I'm pretty overpowered, so I'm not too concerned, especially with, you know, just a regular dungeon. Not a nightmare dungeon, not anything else, so... And I don't know if I actually want to finish it. Let's see what this does.
This must be it.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to head back to Karagar and just finish this thing off. Hello to Zabastero and your raiding party. I am glad to have you here. If you're still here. Alright, I'm getting a sip. I know none of you have paid me for it, but I'm getting a sip. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Dad Gamer Alert. It is good to have you here. I shall enjoy. Alright. So I'm thinking, after I do this, I think I'm gonna maybe collect my boss materials and give that a shot. See where that goes. Also, it is good to have you, Zacky Z. That's what I'm gonna say. You're Zacky Z.
Was raised from a cutting such as this.
It'll graft nicely and refresh her for another age.
All right. So the one I really want to fight, I gotta get good at Anduriel. I keep losing. So maybe I want to take some practice stabs at that. Where are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab. I haven't given it a shot. I haven't tried Lilith. I have considered it. I might give a shot at her today, maybe we'll see. I'm thinking about it. It is on my mind. Let me make my face disappear. I mean, it looks like I'm pretty good on most of my stacks, so I should be all right. Yeah.
Speed of the pack.
And go ahead and break that down for me.
The hammer sings on your return.
All right. So I think I will grab both of those. I will grab two of these, and then all of the rest, because I might give Anduriel a shot, and I might collect more stuff to do that. There should be a way to trade some of these for the others, so I wouldn't mind trading these for the living steel, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it. If you're in chat and you can confirm there's a way to do it, then go for it. Otherwise, I'll look it up again sometime and see. But I think let's just go and see what happens when the floor becomes lava. And just to make sure, I'm gonna use one of these, one of those, and one of those. I'm coming in prepared for a fight Yee. Every time my controller vibrates, I'm like, don't touch me! Leave me alone! Okay. Let's just remember how to play video games. I know I've been doing it for 50 minutes now, but, you know, just pretend we know. Alright. Once again, I am using the Rain of Arrows build. Next season, I plan on just using the next build in the line. So I have no idea what the best meta is going to be. All I know is whatever is after Rogue, I'm going to select that and then see if I can find a good build. What I don't know if I'm going to do yet is I have been considering doing another playthrough of the campaign, including the Vessel of Hatred campaign at the end. That should only take maybe 2 weeks, and then the season begins for me, but I will be working towards the battle pass as that happens, so I don't know. That's the idea that I've got. If you've got an opinion about it, feel free to sound off. Maybe I'll create a poll closer to the end of the season. Alright. Do my best to survive. Now the floor is lava, so I gotta... Gotta do my best. There's lightning. There's murder. Let's see what I can, and I knew it. I was like, I need to. Sometimes you hit the button and you're wrong. You shouldn't hit the button. All right, let's try it again. I gotta get good at this. That's really what it boils down to. Okay. Okay. All right, that one I don't know what killed me. That was okay, whatever. You don't come here for pro level play. You come here to watch a beard jiggle occasionally as I make a fool of myself. Let's repair. Give this another shot. I just have to survive these mandatory phases where the floor is what is killing me. Like, I can kill her. That part is not the issue. The issue is the floor can kill me. Because as you see, her health... Oh, man. I'm doing everything wrong already. Okay. Come on, come on. Let me get some damage in there. Okay, there it goes. Only took 3 tries, but we got a kill. And I don't think I got anything too spectacular. Let me just take a quick glance. Yeah, looks like pretty much just the same thing that we always have. So, yeah. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to give it another shot. You can always hit that follow button if you want to help support this channel. We're trying to get to 100 followers. If you want to support the channel financially, hit the subscribe button. If you've got an available Prime subscription, there should be an overlay to tell you. I mention that only because I am streaming from a console and I have no idea if it actually shows the overlay for those who are there. So I'm not saying like use it, I'm saying just tell me. And thank you, Gaming Mike, for using those hype emojis, as well as reminding me that a healthy lifestyle begins with a healthy posture. So we might as well turn this towards me a little bit more and sit up straight, right? Yes. And I'm doing it again. Okay. So we're through those first few phases. Let's watch the floor. Floor is lava. Come on, baby. Oh boy, I thought I went right into the flame. I may have gotten the kill before the flame actually activated, but we got a kill and it only took one try that time. Alright, let's embarrass ourselves and give this a shot. There we are. Head to Nevesk. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's do a wee bit of personal grooming to get our beard looking sharp, because we're about to introduce ourselves to Lilith. And I have never gotten to the second phase in this fight. Let's see what happens. Yay, I completed that quest. Alright, here we go. Into the lair of our most hated enemy. Okay. Okay, I think I got through phase 1. So that's a personal best right there. Okay, what is happening now? Okay, the camera zoomed way out. I don't see her yet. There she is. Please say that I did it. That I'm so powerful that I somehow did it. No! No! Okay, before I go back in there, I am going to try sitting up straight and repairing But clearly damage is not the issue. I just need to learn where to stand. Because I have never... That's the first time I have seen Phase 2. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to make my face disappear briefly, so don't panic, everybody. Don't panic. Let's see. Maybe that might be the best version of that I have seen. Yes. There. I feel good about getting rid of the rest of that. That is totally fine by me. Did I repair? Yes.
What do you need?
All right, Lilith. Let's see if I can do this solo. Be dope as hell if I could. I'm just proud of myself for having made it past the second phase. That is pretty intense. Let me do a little. There we go. A little minor adjustment, you know. There we go. That's sitting up straight, and that's my slouch. Okay. Whew. I'm not delaying. I'm just working on this. I have an audio-only podcast. It is called Potato Chip Pictures. You can find it on just about every potato chip, every podcast app that is out there. And if it is not on your preferred one, let me know and I'll figure out how to put it there. It's a movie review for movie franchise review podcast, and we are currently looking at the Bond franchise. So I'd love for you to check it out. Okay. I don't know what got me. Maybe I'm not supposed to be outside of that circle? I have no idea. I may end up turning off the camera just so I can see the screen without screen glare. Then you'll hear me shouting from the side of my room, being like, I can do this! I'm dead! Okay, last attempt. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, I'm here and ready.
No! Shut up! I'm being betrayed. Alright, so in phase 2, there are parts of the floor that become instant death areas. And so that's the part that I'm kind of worried about. Okay. Where can I stand? Where can I stand? Maybe where I am? Nope. Apparently not. Alright, well, I'll have to look that up one of these days and figure out how to handle phase 2, because that was brutal. I mean, it wasn't that brutal. I survived the first phase. I saw the second phase. I have never done that before, so that's cool. I'm into it. I do need to repair, though.
Not bad.
Thank you. I'll take a backhanded compliment any day of the week. I guess that's not truly a backhanded compliment. They were saying my gear was not bad. If anything, they were passive-aggressively insulting every other player in this game. You guys gotta work on your gear, clearly. Because that NPC said mine was not bad. All right. Good. Take care of those champions. I hit one button I should not have hit. It's my bad. Happens. Good. I don't know why I always stop for that. Like, I'm a billionaire. I don't need 3,000 gold, and yet here I am, like, getting so excited for 3,000 gold. Alright, let's grab this one. Hopefully I can kill him before the second phase of the fight. I think I killed him before the second phase of the fight. And what did you give me? I mean, it's interesting. It might even be interesting for a specific build. I just think I collected a better one, but I'll favorite it just to make sure. Alright, I think we're doing pretty well against most of these bosses. It really is Anduriel and Lilith who are still able to cause me some damage. I don't know if I have ever picked up this particular bow, so I'm into that. Yeah, and these gloves. I think I do have a better pair of Pain Gorgers, but again, favorite so I can compare later. Yeah, I feel confident about all of the underbosses, we could call them. Boo. He got away. So at this point, he could kill me. Just to let everybody know. And it would be the floor that would do it. Anytime the floor becomes lava, that is when I am at risk of dying for a stupid reason. Ooh. We got some 2-star boots. I'm into that. Yeah. Those are quite interesting. I'm gonna favorite it. If there's anybody who needs those boots, you're gonna have them for cheap. And I'm gonna do 2 more. Did I get him or is he jumping? I think I got him. Good, good, good. Yep, it happens. Everybody loves that hashtag for some reason. That is the trendiest hashtag. Okay. Think we got him again. And that's all I needed. I mean, I didn't need to kill him at all. I just wanted to. It's, oh. I'm caught up now. I get that. I get that reference. It's not a Tuma. Let's leave here. Yeah. They should. The co-host of Potato Chip Pictures, I don't know if he's lurking. I don't want to call him out, but I am going to call him out. At least to my knowledge, he has never watched any of the Austin Powers movies. And here we are reviewing the Bond movies, and I'm like, I can't make a single Austin Powers reference because you don't get it. And it would spoil it. It's silly. Okay. All right. I'm comfortable with deleting or breaking down everything. Because I want to see here. What is that? It looks like a loot. Oh, it's a treasure. It's treasure. What was I doing? I was looking for my bows. I don't think I have another one. That is dope. That's way dope. I like it. If you have channel emotes, apparently you can use them here. Ah, ha ha ha. Yeah, if that's the case, guess you gotta hit that subscribe button. Okay. 1 star versus 1 star. So we're looking at 170 versus 150. I'll keep the 170. That gets junked. Now, Tassets of Dawn. We got a 1 star versus a 1 star. 14.3 versus 10 point whatever it is. And then, of course, the Beastfall boots.
Not bad.
1 star is not gonna beat a 2 star.
Greetings.
Came apart nicely.
Perfect.
Hello.
All right. We're 20 minutes away from the boss. That's awesome. I like it. There's some good old self-promotion. Check out Gaming Mike's channel. Currently playing the new update on No Man's Sky. Or are you playing the last update? I don't know when the relics dropped. Play with buttons. You've been doing it all day. You might as well do it at home. Expeditions. I really should go through my storage and see if I can find the metal case that I have for the PS4 version. Okay. I understand. I kept looking at the stream titles and I was like, that must be what it is. Well, I can kill things too. Do it. Jam all the words. Since I have to manually type it out for the PS5, like it won't even take what I edit from the stream manager. And so I try to keep it as simple and easy to type as I can. Maybe I should work on something a bit more searchable. Or at least something that describes what's going on, but I feel like I'm telling the truth. We're playing some Diablo 4 Season of Witchcraft. I don't have a plan beyond that. Well, my primary attack is finally actually doing damage. Not significant damage, but it's... I might kill a dude every once in a while. At least accidentally. They're genuinely honest. We're gonna be playing Season of Witchcraft. Good fight, good fight.
Well earned victory.
I don't think he gave me anything too special. I didn't see any stars. Now this is the one where I have loads of stacks, so I might fight Zir a few times. As many times as it takes to get rid of these stacks. Okay, he dropped a 1-star. I mean, I'll still have a few left over. Good fight, good fight, good fight. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad just killing this dude over and over again. But I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that I'm a good sport about it. Good game, good game. Ooh, he dropped a chess piece. That's a 1-star. Let's see what he gave me. Ethereal's Might. Okay. I mean, obviously I'm gonna save it. If I get a duplicate, I can destroy it. See if I can find or roll a better Shroud of False Death. Not likely, but might be worth trying. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure well, I don't know. We'll find out. Let me just take one last glance. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have pit fighters. And I have scoundrels. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything's good and fine. Here it comes. I want to see another purple. Drop dim purples, girl. Oh, man. Well, thank you for spending those beard hairs. G. Amming, M. Ickies, C. Hanel. God, you guys have weird names. Jamming, Mickey's, Chanel. I think it looks good. It's a cool name. Alright, I do have to get rid of everything. It's, you know, it's good to stay close to your culture, to your home. The French, they love the food, and they love their wine, and they love the Mickey Chanel. Excellent. Excellent. Oh man, I love the French. It's a very good phonetic spelling of French excellent. All right. All right. 4 things coming in. Obviously this one. But the razor plate. That was what I was curious. Oh, I have one of these. All right, so either way, it's 845. So I'll just grab that one. Get rid of it. Okay, Looking for a razor plate. That's definitely going away. Now Yin's blessing. Let's see, 50% versus 54. I think we'll keep the 54. And then Assassin's Stride. Yeah, that's dope. I got a much better one. So everything else can go away. I get a resplendent spark out of it.
Need something forged?
And who crafts these? Okay. So he can give me a random one with 2 resplendent sparks. And I think... No, he cannot. Someone can give me exact ones.
Precious stones to catch the light. Come and see.
There we go. That's what it is. Okay. So if I wanted to... I don't think I have these, and that's fine. But if I can collect 6 of each of them and another resplendent spark, I can get the one I want on my own. So I can either do it randomly for 2 resplendent sparks only, or I can get the exact one I want. That's how I got this Shroud of False Death. I imagine because there's no range shown on the special ability, it is always going to be, if you haven't dealt damage in the last 2 seconds, gain stealth and 40% movement speed. I think that's just going to be universal across the board. But we have a resplendent spark again. Let's finish this dude off. I don't know what other mythic uniques he can drop. There might be some that everyone can drop. I don't know. I don't usually get a lot of mythic uniques in a season. Just get him turned around so he doesn't go walking past my rain of arrows. Okay. That might be better than the one that I put in my stash. I have never used a razor plate. Let me know if you have. That dope if you have. Like, if you know, it would be cool. But I've never used one. I've never found it to be particularly useful. All right. There's my pet hanging out with Rahir. I wanted to just take a quick look at my razor plate. Where is it? Soul, Tyrael, Shroud, Scoundrel, razor plate. Yeah, that's 180 versus 190, so I'm going to keep the 190. Perfect. Only thing left to do would be putting away keys, but I can deal with that on my own time. No, instead, I am going to go after this dude. We're 10 minutes away from this particular boss launching. So let's head in. Let's go kill a world boss. Let's be heroes and take out these things that are destroying the world. All right. I'll eventually come and do the side quests over here, maybe. After this world boss, I'm gonna head back into Skosglen and work on saving the day for a few more people. At least extending their miserable existence in this apocalyptic hellscape for a little while. But I'm not gonna take any drugs before fighting against avarice. We're just gonna give it a shot with our regular build. I feel confident about it. Mostly because I would have to remember to use the incense when there is less than a minute remaining. Yeah, they last for a half an hour, but it would be so embarrassing if it took 20 minutes to fight the boss and I only got to use that incense for one dude. No, I would rather hold on to it. I don't love one thing. And that one thing is this spot. What do we do? What is this? What's it good for? Just looking like it's outside of the boss arena. I wouldn't be able to do any damage to whichever world boss was in there. It doesn't lead to anything. Let me take a look at the map. I mean, if the next DLC region filled in some of these blank spaces in the map, maybe, but they didn't leave a lot of room. Like in vanilla version of the game without the Vessel of Hatred DLC, this area was dark. And you could tell that there was a southern region. But they haven't left much to the imagination for next year's expansion. I don't know if they're going to add another region. Because that would be a very small region. And then all of these little in-betweens would be pretty small as well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be like another cataclysm and it totally reshapes the entire world map. Like, that would be dope to see. But I'm just speculating. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I don't know anyone who works for Blizzard. Like, nobody's told me anything. My uncle says that there's going to be a cataclysm. My uncle who works at Blizzard and has made all of the Diablo games. The 90s were dope, man. Yeah, what do we got? 6 minutes? All right. Well, with 6 minutes, I'm gonna take a glance at my phone and swipe away some of these notifications. I might also turn the volume all the way down. Okay, good. As long as that is all turned down, then you guys can't hear what I'm doing. I had a video removed for violating community guidelines. Oh, that's hilarious. I had a feeling. It was my first violation. That's so crazy. easy, though. Oh well, that's what you get. Every once in a while, you got these people who take what they see on the internet very personally. And you can't make jokes about the current administration where people get really mad and then they start reporting for content. Oh well, it happens. You live and you learn. The current president and his friends are very sensitive, and the people who voted for him take things very personally, so just can't joke about things. Not today. All right. What do we got? 3 minutes? We'll see how well we do against avarice. I mean, obviously we've come to win. We're going to win. Like, that's let's just be real. But it would be interesting to see if we could get a couple of staggers, see if we could get some treasure goblins to spawn. I might completely ignore a staggered boss and instead go for a treasure goblin. We'll see how I feel when it happens, when it comes up. In fact, I've just realized there's another video that might upset some zero chill people on the internet, so I better change the settings on that to make it private. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Change it to only me. And boom. There we go. Perfect. Everything else should be good. Everything else that I have should be fine. So irritating. All right, well, 'tis what it is. And here we go. So, after killing Avarice, I'm going to head back into Skosglen, and I'm going to work on a few more of the side quests. In fact, just to kind of show you what I'm thinking, I think I'm going to go into this area first. Check the town, for anything. We have been over here. And so I think I would only be missing found quests if I'm missing anything. And so we'll go to this region, look around, and then head north. This will be expired by then. I don't think there are any in here. Well, but essentially we're going to go through this whole area starting on the east side. That's the idea, anyway. 4 seconds left.
Greetings.
Alright, see how this goes. I am going to do my best to try to watch the floor, as well as look for anyone else who gets knocked out. Ah! Ah! Did I see someone dead? I don't think so. It's hard to tell what's smoke and what's a dead person. Alright, I thought he was firing off his little bombs. Come on, baby. There it goes. Alright, one person went down. They're right in the middle of fire. Come on, dude. Come on. Excellent. Well, that worked out. I don't think we staggered him at all. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Here we go. Under the Goose Fat Inn.
The sign's gone missing at a time like this. Aye, torn right off the hooks. In their hurry, they left blood on the steps. Amateurs. Nairn and Tavish, local mischief makers, have also been absent. Sense tells me they are somehow involved.
Yep, this is a multi-step mission. Quest. Not mission. I don't need any more flavor text.
You know the scar where that demon was killed? Name escapes me. My brother killed a brute there and has been wearing its horn around his neck. 7 feet tall. It breathed fire. Ma would be so proud. I got sick of the gloating. Insulted his horn's size. Now we have this wager. I must get a bigger one. You can see how it's going. Say, we're friends, right? How about you get me a horn, and I'll give you the coin for the wager. Remember, a really big one.
I think I can do it. I have picked up a lot of big ones. I think I can pick up your big one. Big boy. Alright, I don't see other quests in this area, so I think we should be good to just follow this multi-part one and then go collect the horn. I don't know if any of the others are going to spawn. Good. I am kind of ignoring a lot of these people.
I wouldn't be doing this alone if you didn't hop off with those goat-based things, Tavish. You know I'm not made for this.
None of us are, homie. The end of the world is hard to just handle.
This here trophy? I sure did. Nicked it to honour dear Tavish, my best mate. The goatman. Tore into pieces in this spot not 3 nights ago. I thought it right to bring the goose to him. One last drink together beneath her wings. We agreed to a list of last deeds, you know? Could you help me finish it? I like to think it'd give Tavish some semblance of peace. Prove he's not to be forgotten. If we place his daggers at the locations on the list, the It'll mark our mischief eternal.
All right. Let's see. Yep, it's this one. Okay. Well, let's just start making our way. If I can manage to head over, I wouldn't mind doing the... Nah, I think it's out of reach. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the edge of the mission. But I was looking for the one where I collect the horn. And I think I would leave this area, which is fine. It's not like the person would complain. They would show up and follow me again once I came back into the area.
One night, Tavish came into the goose screaming about a bear turning into a man. Had Torvin and me in stitches. Druids! Said he'd find their den and bop each one till they proved him true.
I don't know if that would work. I don't know if bopping a bunch of bears until you find the druid would produce the results you're looking for. Good night, Skaga. Again, it was wonderful having you here today, and thank you for the subscription. Sleep well. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Ooh, if that is a dungeon, I mean, I might have the key for it. Let's find out, shall we? But if I don't have the key for it, I don't see an aspect reward under it, and so I don't think it would be worth finishing. Okay, lots of angry ghosts. Thank you all.
Perhaps a prize inside.
Okay. Oh, I don't go inside. Never mind.
Tavish interrupted a cathedral service once, nipped a prayer drape for his cold feet. Priest was furious. Tavish never graced a church again, but swore he'd thumb his nose at the lot. What better place than their old nest taken by the undead?
All right, here we go. All right. Stupid screen glare. It's very hard to see. All right, I gotta clean out some of this crowd. I'm glad they all got lured by the swan song of my rain of arrows. I don't think it's swan song would be correct. The luring cry, the luring whistle.
But Tavish was no coward. He swore he'd climb the old crane and show them who's high and mighty around here. It's done. No, I have to tell Tavish. We drink to victory.
Okay, back to the ridge. But before I return the sign, I think I'm going to go collect that horn. I think I'm going to do both things in one thing.
Do this for you, you know. Said I did, but You know better. Oh, who's Torben to scowl at now? Can't imagine I'll rile him so. Oh, please. Take the goose back to her nest.
I will.
To stay a while longer and finish this last pint with Tavish.
Just
one more.
don't get murdered. There's a lot of demons and a lot of monsters and cannibals. So many things that hang out around this area. So maybe be safe while you're having that last pint. You know? I get it. Like, they're not programmed to up and go home, but this world is not safe. And all these NPCs just hang out and say, I'll just chill over here where all the monsters are. And it's like, homie, you gotta go to one of the cities. They got walls. And there's only like a dozen people in them. You can really make a name for yourself in the cities these days. There he is. Gimme your horn. Nobody's letting me pick it up. There we go. Perfect. All right. Just gotta head back to the inn, and there are 2 people waiting for me. Ah, the life of a regular. I'll walk in those doors, and everyone's gonna be like, Sammy! Here we are. Here we are. I retrieved the sign. Nairn? I'm gonna go with Nairn. Nairn borrowed it to help with Tavish's passing.
Tavish is dead.
Yeah.
Damned beasts. The goose won't be the same without him. And Nairn.
Nairn! I was pretty good. Pretty close.
Even during the hardest times, a respite from the darkness of this world.
I feel good about that. I feel like, yeah, like I did pretty well with that pronunciation.
Oi! You got one! Ain't that a beaut? This will show that smug bastard. Wait a second. This looks nothing like Marek's. Why, that lying bastard. I bet he's been parading around a goat horn. I'm gonna kill him.
No, there's not enough humans to be killing each other in this dying world. Come on. But the sentiment is understood. I get it. You got a buddy who's like, yeah, I totally did this, man. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. All right. So 3 here, and then I have no idea how many are out and about. I'm sure I would have seen them and collected them while doing the headhunts in this area, waiting for something.
Not something, but someone. Someone like you, in fact.
Ah, someone with a beard.
What's up? Would you be able to travel to the Under the Fat Goose Inn in the Highland Wilds and let Torben the innkeeper know Niall will be there shortly to settle his tab? I likes me a drink, see, and that place is the best ale in these parts.
Sounds totally reasonable. I don't see how this could backfire. Let's see. Inside here. You have a worried face, Elder. Is there anything I can aid with?
The fly swarm's plaguing us. We've done all we could. Burning corpses, covering open water, rubbing ourselves with gallowine. Barely done any good. Folk have had heavier worries on their minds. But the flies bit our last milking cow to death. The problem ain't going away by ignoring it. I have some coin saved if ye can help with the infestation.
I can. I'm so good at stuff like this. Dude, yes I can. Oh, unless I get stuck at the door. I'm sure that doesn't take any of her confidence away. Haven't caught anything?
Nay, traveller. The traps have yielded naught, and won't for some time. This land needs time to recover. Thorn beasts are still in abundance, though. Haven't shown signs of corruption, but a tough meat that, and too smart for normal traps. I hope these new snares will yield better results.
I mean, do I need to use the snares? Because I could just, like, kill a bunch of them, and it'd be so much faster. Like, we don't need to go about doing all the... Alright, whatever. I'll use your snares if that's what you need me to do. Alright.
Oh, he will he? You must be the 5th person he sent this week, while proclaiming his intention to make good on what he owes.
Why does he keep sending people? Why does he keep saying, like, I'm coming by. I promise I am coming by this week. It's totally happening. I swear I am stopping by. Alright. Got everything. So we'll just head back here and get back to work. Okay. Yeah. I think we'll do this one. Take out the pestilence. Good. 75 of them. Wow. I keep hoping that I'll find one of those dudes that spawns these swarms. But I don't think that's in the spirit of things, like just hanging out and letting them spawn more and more. I don't think that's what they're going for. They want me to actually do this. Let's head up here. I didn't really want that, but oh well. They might even drop a treasure goblin for me. I do love having them explode into gold. That is pretty fantastic. Good. I think that went well. Plus, I think we're gonna find more over here while we work on the other quest that's over here. In fact, there's one right now. One of those. Oh, a few more of those, thank you. Delicious. Okay. Just gotta get that back. Come on down. Alright, maybe I won't be finding the things I'm looking for. I'm looking for the stinging swarms. I seem to only be seeing thorn beasts on my mini-map. Let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Thank you. Good, good, good. All right, got all of those. I'm just gonna look in this general vicinity. But as I worried, there were none of them over there. But that's fair. That makes sense. Like, they're complaining about them being near the village, right? So let's take them out over here. Good. Whew. There they are. There they are. I knew we'd find them. Beautiful. Let's see. I think they're on this side. It's a little tricky to see. Okay. We've still got a few more to get. Alright, alright. I'm ignoring those dudes, because I want these dudes. Four to go. Alright, got it. Got it. Let me go. Alright, we're getting through this. Perfect. Easy peasy.
We'll sleep well tonight with full bellies.
I am enormously grateful that he didn't make me use traps. Because that would mean I'd probably have to, like, plant my feet and kill people around a circle. And I'm best at killing people anywhere. Not at planting my feet. I have killed many of the swarms. I hope they give you less trouble.
Bless ye and all your descendants. Perhaps there's hope after all. Maybe we'll try planting the fields again.
You can give it a shot. I don't know. Like, this is a pretty beat up world, lady. I don't know how much you're gonna grow in this area. But yeah, like, give it a shot. That's cool. Alright, I need that to go away so I can... There we go. So I can take a look. I don't see any on the map, and I don't think there are any here. But that's where I'm gonna head. I'm just gonna give that a shot. Because again, I think I would have found any that were here. I have blazed through the story, and well, really what I did was skip the story. But I am thinking about doing the campaign again next season, including the Vessel of Hatred campaign. We'll see. But right now I'm just kind of doing side quests and trying to be a hero throughout the world. You know how it goes, Chainsaw Chody. Alright, let me take a glance. I don't see... Aha! There's one. Oh, they knocked me off my horse. It's almost like it wasn't safe right there. Come on, give me my horse back. There we go. I don't need to kill these dudes because, like, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I got knocked off my horse again. And it's because I'm not killing dudes. Alright, alright. Follow the mini-map. do my best.
Impressive.
I'm stuck on a wall. Stuck on a wall. There. No wall to stop me. Alright. Just trying to get to that exclamation point. Gotta clear out baddies. Gotta clear out the baddies. They're just making everything harder. What are you doing?
In this fellow's entrails. The goatmen are encroaching ever more on our lands. I'm trying to determine why, how. With a bit of skill, you can learn a lot from someone's innards. Not many remember or practice the old ways, but you split the gut and read the mess that pours out. Help me open the gut further, will you? I'm not getting a good reading, and my hands aren't as steady as they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play with the guts, but I can certainly help. There we go.
Parasites. There's not much left to read now. I had a hard enough time getting hold of this one. Would you so kindly round up a few more for me?
We can totally do it, but please get moving.
See what we can learn.
Maybe they're not joining me. I don't see their name on the side. Good. Alright, let's find some more. These stupid goat men. Perfect. Okay, so she went back to the village. Fine. Send me out to do all your dirty work then. I'm okay with that. I've gathered the entrails you wanted.
Splendid. My visions have been clouded lately, weakened. Hopefully these entrails will tell us more. Let's see here. Just a moment.
Okie dokie. Did you learn anything from the entrails?
Yes. Our people are starving, going hungry while the goatmen overrun our farms. These lands used to be protected, but, well, we've no time now for this chatter. From my readings, I was able to see their attack on Keeler Farm nearby. I sensed a survivor. Hurry, find them.
I'll do my best.
Return to me. I hope it's not too late.
I'll see what I can do, but straight up, you did not learn anything from those entrails that the rest of us already didn't know. Like, come on. The people are starving and the land is dying, like, duh. Working on it.
Help! Please!
Working on it. I'm working on it. All right. I'm here to help. Can you stand?
No. The goatmen. Couldn't hold them off. The others were taken to the tunnels. This land was once safe, but now we told them, warned them, not to destroy the ward stones.
Yeah, man, that's what I said. I even put some in.
The chieftain, Iruig, he...
That. It's too bad I didn't give them a health potion. Because straight up, I probably could have rescued them if they just allowed me to use a health potion. Okay, Fine. I won't teleport to town. I will shoot you guys with my rain of arrows and then ride my horse into town. All right. The farmers said the goatmen took people to the tunnels, and the chieftain destroyed wardstones.
Damn. The tunnels the farmer mentioned must be the domain tunnels. If the goatmen are taking prisoners there, that's likely where they're coming from. As for the chieftain, that ignorant boor, well, it's no reasoning with him. See for yourself if you like. I've tried. Once you've finished, meet me at the tunnels. Reinforcements or not, it's time we take back our lands.
You can give it a shot, man. Like, I seem to be the only one really doing any damage against these demons. Your people are starving. It appears to be your fault.
What? No. I only want what's best for my people. But some of them are stuck in the old ways and can't see the way forward. The Cathedral of Light is our future. The famine may have been sent to test us, but we will persevere. I will be strong for everyone. Faith and prayer will lead us out of the darkness.
No, man. Like, religion is bad for people. It's bad for society. Once it gets organized, it sucks. Cathedral of Light. Psh. They had a system that was working. They had something that was keeping them safe. So naturally, why not change it? Why not say we'll get a new religion and that'll be what saves us? Like, people are so dumb. Especially fictional digital people. You were right about the chieftain. We're on our way.
I can't say I'm surprised. I hope you're ready for this. If the goatmen were strong outside town, they'll be that much stronger in here.
Good news, they were not strong.
Inside. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. Alright. We are going to check to see if I have a nightmare key for this. Let's see. I might. Dawnheim tunnels. What do we got? I don't have it. So frustrating. All right, well, what do we have? It looks as though I do need to finish this one. I have not collected whatever aspect is at the end of it. So we're truly going to finish this dungeon. Baywin will leave us at some point, unless the quest is to kill the boss at the end of the dungeon. But it doesn't look like it.
Look here. These ward stones destroyed. And this Cathedral of Light symbol jammed in its place?
Yeah, man.
What fools.
Druid wardstones marred by deep scratches. The runic lettering broken, these inert stones now serve only to uphold a symbol of the Cathedral of Light. The cross bears an inscription in a ragged hand. Likely an extremist's hand. Someone who is a little too into their...
You saved my life.
their belief system. Yeah, fire it off. If you see me ducking, I am ducking away from the screen glare. I am simply trying to see what's going on. The mighty sun has tried to stop me from killing these goatmen and demons and all the other monsters that plague Sanctuary.
3 more. I'm closer. Gaining his favor. Hates me. But they don't understand. Way to protect my home.
Good.
Bless you.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't sneeze or anything. I'm collecting blessings over here. I saw it coming. And I didn't move. No. I'm gonna explore all the way. And then I will go rescuing people. Okay, so there's the door. Ah! I've gone so many without hitting a curse. It's fair. Might as well. It was bound to happen eventually. You can't keep rolling the dice and expecting to never hit a 1.
You saved my life.
Yeah, sure. Come on, everybody. Walk into my rain of arrows. Only have to do one more wave. Hopefully. Alright, we got mastery. At this point, I don't even think they're going to give me a bonus for continuing to kill. But of course I'm going to do it. Yay! Okay, let's continue. Beautiful.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
But you made it now. You did it. And I think I fully explored this floor. Not that it matters, this is not a nightmare dungeon. I really shouldn't get all hung up on exploration and whatnot. But I do want to finish it because I need to get the... let me just make sure. I need to get the aspect at the end. Well, I don't need to. I don't think it's a rogue aspect. But, you know, I want it. I want the aspect at the end. Neat. Hand on the right wall. That's just the way I roll. Oh. Alright. 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 I do a lot more damage to enemies who are staggered or frozen. So I do try to use my smoke grenade and my caltrops. I just sometimes forget.
And over here. Oh, I see why our lands are being overrun.
The Father rebukes the wicked. Alright, are there dudes running around behind me? Another pile of broken, inactive ward stones. Whatever power they once held over the evil in this place is gone. Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad that was not cursed. I didn't pay attention when I hit it. I was just like, oh, treasure. It was a resplendent one. Hello, Silas I Radiant. It is good to have you here. Let's go. Right now, I'm just working on side quests for anyone who is new here and hanging out. It's a long road to get to Paragon 300. And so I'm just, you know, working on doing things that I enjoy doing. Okay. Wow, I've got a very loud vehicle near my home. Excellent. Gotta love that road to 300. I have never made it to 300 with any character, and I'm not gonna hang out in the Eternal Realm. As soon as the next season starts, I am rolling a new character and checking it out. Although I am thinking about playing the campaign next season. Just to, you know, play the campaign again. As a little added challenge to see if I can get through the campaign and still get through the seasonal content. It'll be exciting to find out if we can do that. Alright, I have not found where I deposit this bad boy. It would be... oh, never mind. I was going to say, it'd be cool if I could get to the boss before finding this, but I have to. Alright. That is a ban. Kablam. Alright. The Father banishes the darkness. The final ward stone lies in pieces like the rest. What will happen now?
Now that the tunnels are cleared and the farmers are free, we can start to rebuild. The chieftain will see reason after he sees results. Thank you.
That's my doubt face. I don't believe anything she said was correct. Oh man, alright. It is a tricky one. Let me see. I've got about 45 minutes left in the stream. If you would like, let me clear out this guy, and then I am down to jump into a party and help you out. It's always good to grow my glyphs, and I did fail a tier 100 today, so well. So I am down to drop down to a tier 75. You know, it's good to help people, and if that's something you are working on, okay. Yes, eat your food. Eat your food. Do not rush. Do not feel obligated. I am finished with the season journey, so at this point it's just one of those things where I'm like, I mean, I can help. Here I am. I'm available. Let's grab all of those. I think I'm looking for... yeah, I'm looking for like a 2-star. Because I would be... yeah, this is not worth it. This one's garbage for me. Like, yeah, it's not worth it. Everything goes away. Oh, wow. I dropped those at the beginning of the stream, and they are still here. That's cool. Let's do some incense. So we'll do the Redamine, Soothing Spices, and the Queen Supreme. And then I think I want to try... we were so close. It was the boss that stopped us. I think I'm going to drop down to a 99 just to see if I can... Like, maybe... I don't know. We're just going to try it at 99, see if I can do it. Yeah... I don't know what I'm going to play next season. It's going to be whatever is next on the list. But I have only played the Druid once, and I also got the impression that it's not great for dealing damage, but it is really great for partying up with others. Like, it does a lot of damage reduction, but I also may not have been using a very good build when I was trying it out. Okay, good. Everybody's dead. That's all we needed. But yeah, whatever's after the rogue in the list of characters, that's going to be the one I do for next season. I have not looked into any of the metas to make a plan. I might, since I am considering doing the full campaign, I might have to look at like an Eternal Realm build to start with, and then move to the meta for this season. I just don't know yet. I don't know. I gotta make a decision soon. Nah, I don't want to waste my time on one dude. Not when there's these dudes hanging out. Okay, then be my shield, dude. Okay, when it's one dude, I just have to try to aggro others and leave them behind. Okay, good, good, good. The incense are working. Everything else is working. If there's anything I should be considering, it's probably going into a nightmare dungeon. Because I really gotta get some more Opticite. And I don't know if I want to go into an Infernal Horde. That's a much better way to get Opticite, but sometimes the floor becomes lava and that's when I die. Alright. Ooh! Stop getting stuck. I got excited and I need to be calm. I need to be calm and collected. And just head over here and get my Reckless Shrine! Get up in everyone's face, Shrine! To try to hit me now, Shrine! I love it indeed. It's so great. If I had thorns going, I would call it the Quit Hitting Yourself Shrine. But yes, protection is my favorite. It's the best. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the artillery shrine. I like watching the lasers flying out of me. Those are fun. And then, of course, the lethal one is good, but that might not work with the potion I'm running. Alright. Alright. I mean, frankly, the Infernal Hordes are better. They are better. They're going to give you more Obdicite than the Nightmare Dungeons will. But if you're collecting all these Nightmare Dungeon keys and you're like, what do I even use these for? Then you're like, oh wait, that would have been a faster way to get a little bit of Obdicite. I mean, it depends on how long it takes you to get through an Infernal Horde. I usually spend too much time waffling and figuring out what I want to actually use as my boosts per wave. Good. We're doing well on time. It really could just be that the Guardians at the end of this are what's going to hold me back from passing beyond tier 100. Yes, I've been playing the whole season and I feel like I don't have enough compasses. I've got loads of the 6 and the 8 wave compasses, but I don't feel like I get enough, what are they, embers? I don't get enough ether to really justify it. And so I always just want the 10 wave ones. And they just don't drop as much as I want them to. Oops. Screen glare. Trying to follow my mini map. And I'm walking into the environment. Alright. Fire another one. There. That'll do it. Okay, I don't think there's anybody over... Oh, there are! Haha! Ooh, I gotta watch my health. My drugs are fine. I've got plenty of potion, plenty of incense. Like, the timers are doing just fine there. I think these guys are legitimately just hitting that hard that they are almost able to kill me. Good. Easy peasy. Oh man, I avoided the ice and instead was made fearful. Indeed. I'm gonna start spelling it like that. Come on, Ross and Rhymeclaw. Thank you. Okay, we've got a few champions, but I think we knocked them out. Good. Perfect. I'm into it. Hello again, French fries. Welcome back. I am glad you have returned. Alright. The damage output is not as great as I need it to be. So let's make sure when the floor becomes lava that I survive. Está bien, estoy bien. I have not studied up on my Spanish for many years. Okay. Alright, are we gonna get Slither? Come on, baby. Just go down. Fantastic. Come on. I thought for sure that was it. Okay. Forgive the lean. I need to make sure that I am not walking into the lava. That's one of my talents. Okay, so we did clear a 99, and I don't think I died, but I can't remember. Excellent. Yeah, good fight, good game, everybody. Slap hands. Good game. All right, so I've got everything at legendary that I have equipped. I even have, well, I don't know. No, I'm going to work on the ones that I'm actually using because the season's almost finished. I'm not going to be trying out another build. So, yeah, let's just keep working on the road to 100 with these guys. Ooh, now we're at 90. I'm going to... I'm not going to roll the dice on it. I hate rolling the dice. I'm not a lucky enough person to roll the dice. All right. I'm going to do a little self-promotion since we are in the last half hour of the stream. Ooh. Hopefully it's a better one than last time. No, the last one was fine. I just, I cannot guarantee the quality of a made-up fairy tale. And if anybody else buys another hydration, I'm going to have to get up and get a bottle of water. Okay, looking at this, yeah, all of it can go away. I'm not going to switch over to a legendary bow. That's just not going to happen.
Use it well.
And I think, because I've just been thinking about it, I believe... Oh, you did it. Now I gotta get up. You're all gonna be able to see my belly and my butt. Ugh. Let's see what I missed. Okay, just people laughing at me, that's all. That's all I missed. Dude, yeah. Are you using a build guide for your druid, Silas? 'Cause yeah, if you're at a higher paragon than me, surely you've got... Maybe there's a piece of equipment that you're missing. Maybe that's it. And French fries, thank you. I am a little vain about the hair and the beard, so compliments are always accepted. All right, so we have the aspect for this particular dungeon. That little dot means that there is a chance that I could get an upgrade for it. Not a guarantee, just a chance. Ah, okay. Yeah, you may want to play around with your glyphs, maybe play with your paragon. See if there's something you can rearrange to kind of boost things a bit. Because I think I was at Paragon 200 and I was using a build guide. I was using a build guide for a Twisting Blades rogue, and I was getting my butt kicked all over the place. Someone was like, why don't you switch it up, try something else, and now it's going. I played 1 or 2 Monster Hunter games previous, and I didn't get very far. The one I was playing, I don't think it had cross-platform play, so the friends I had who were playing it were on PC, and I was like, I just don't get it. And they're like, you gotta find someone to play with. And I'm like, I don't wanna. Strangers scare me. I think it's like Frozen Wilds or something like that, or maybe that was the expansion for whichever one I got. So I do own one of them, and it may be Monster Hunter World, if that's an older one. I don't know what the newest one is. I keep seeing people playing it, but I just don't know what it is. But that, you know, that was a game that, in theory, I bet it's a lot of fun. But I'll have to take a look. I'll have to take a look. Give it a shot, maybe. Maybe. Not likely to be on stream. Only because I don't want people... I'm barely competent at Diablo. I don't want to have people see me failing at an old Monster Hunter game. You certainly may, just please do not send a close friend request. Those ones I usually delete. Because I usually get those from scammers. Check my About page. One of the tabs that says About, like the very first panel, reveals my PlayStation Network tag. No, I'm not in the mood. Screw being in the mood. I should do it.
Beasts can't resist the scent of blood, even their own. I've enough here to lure out a few. Care to join the hunt?
Let's do it, baby. I don't know which ones are the enraged ones. Probably that guy with... Oh, yeah, the one who says enraged. That's probably one of them. Do I have to wait for her to get the kill? Oh no. I don't. Yes, that is me. Yes. No numbers. And proper capitalization, as it were. That was only 3. If I have to wait for her to get the killing blow, then yeah, this is doomed to fail. Ugh. I do not get notifications while I am playing, so give me a minute.
Didn't collect much. It won't make me rich, but it'll help. Here, that's for you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't know if rescuing these dead prisoners is gonna help. It might unlock a treasure room that I haven't seen. Stupid cursed shrines. Alright. Got a pretty good little pattern where I'm gonna attack and then zip away and hopefully lure them in. Attack again, zip away, and hopefully lure them in. We'll see if this works. I will give it a look, and I will see if I have it. See, it's tricky because I don't usually play a lot of video games outside of streaming. Only because I'm usually trying to find work. So if you want to help turn this into work, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you've got one of your Prime subscriptions available, there should be an easy button right above my head that allows you to do it. I don't know if there is. I'm streaming from a console, and I don't know if overlays actually work. Okay. I hope I'm in the right... Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. Maybe. Let me think it over. Definitely won't be tonight. Because tonight, I'm gonna go for a walk. Then I'm gonna start editing this week's episode of Potato Chip Pictures. And I also do not need help. If you're feeling like you are rushing to get to Diablo, at this point I do not need help. I am doing just fine. I am a murder machine when it comes to this particular game. Damn girl, I really need ya. Okay. Ah, yes. Now that one, I would probably take you up on it, because if I gave it another shot, I would want to actually do well. But I'm not using any of the skips. I know the version that I got came with like some kind of skip that would allow me to like level up and have really great stuff. But I kind of want to start from nothing and build my character up, if that makes sense. That's just how I tend to play, and it's because of Diablo. It's because of the seasons in Diablo that I now have a love for taking a character from 0 to powerful. All right. Just one last dude, and that is the end of that. But it doesn't look like I collected an upgraded thing. But that's okay. I should have a bunch of Obdicite. I might be able to actually upgrade a piece of kit. Let me look at this. That's also going to go away. That's going to go away. Fantastic. That is good to hear. If I were to level these up, I think... Come on. I think I would want to go here, 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 and then down. Okay. I've got a plan. Got an idea. Boo, I think I can only do one. No, I can do more. Haha! My lean failed me. Now that's gotta be the end of what I've got available. Yeah, we're in the double digits. Okay, I think we were hanging out in Korbach. And I cannot remember. Let me take a look. Alright, looks like you are there. I'm gonna hit that. French fries. We gotta get you some platinums. But you play games that are hard to get platinums in. Let me see. I don't think there's anything else here. I think this is all done. Yeah. Like, who knows? There might be something in here that I find that would be dope to do, but I don't think so. I probably put too much value into the trophies. When I do play a game, it is usually because I'm like, can I earn a bunch of trophies? And that's one of the reasons I have been considering going after Lilith with some intensity, or trying to go after the PvP zones here, because I want to get the platinum for Diablo 4. Those are the only trophies I need for the regular version of the game. Alright, let me see if I can get to somewhere safe so I can look at my map. Naturally, I'm not going to find anywhere that doesn't swarm with baddies. Okay. Let's take a look. Alright, there are some. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, I have been playing PlayStation since PlayStation 1. And so when they started adding trophies back in the PS3 days, I was earning them like right away. So I've had a bit of a head start on you just from age. Like, it's not a player type thing. It is years on this platform. Okay, so yeah, I guess maybe I'm a bit of a nerd. Maybe you're calling me out, and maybe it's deserved. But yeah, every once in a while I look at my oldest trophies and I'm like, oh wow, I played some weird games on the PS3. How can I ease your sorrow?
My family, they live in Kortbach, over in the Strand. Things there are dire. And not enough food to go around. I came here thinking to earn some coin, maybe send some food back to them. But I can't afford to leave work long enough to visit them. And I don't make enough to move them here. Would you have it in me to take this to my son, Tadga? I know he and the others need it.
Tadga.
I would take care of it.
That's a hard name. He said it once, and I don't know how he said it. Tadga. Is there anything I can help with?
Some of our finest hunters did not return from the hills. Became prey themselves when the fog came with hunger. Now their bodies lay bare for scavenging. It's wrong in all ways. They should be marked with charms of passing. The rites of the old ways to see them to peace. You are well familiar with our lands, and as brave as those we lost. Could you see them to proper rest?
Probably. I mean, if they're undead, that would be easy. But if I have to do like a ritual or something, then I don't know, man. I don't like the whole religion thing. Like, it's not really my brand. Do you need aid? That's what I've asked everybody here. I'm like, hey, you look desperate. Can I help?
A thief named Darso snuck in with the knights posing as muscle.
Good.
Took something of mine. Bairn was born healthy a fortnight ago. Praised the glowing fire, but the mother is weak. Darso stole the runic charm I placed to heal her. Bastard probably just wanted quick coin. He may have condemned both mother and child. Deal with him and bring the charm back.
Excellent. Okay. So, taking a look at all of this. This one is first. So we're just going to go to Korbach and deal with it really quick. Psst. French fries, I am not going to use the PlayStation app to chat. Oh, goodness. Baltair asked me to give this to you.
From that? Truly? Oh, thank you. We haven't had nothing to eat in days. The little ones can barely keep their eyes open. We miss him terribly.
But he's done what needed doing. He's kept the family alive. Thank you again.
Yep. I did the hard work. I was the one who did all of the hard parts. Your dad didn't do jack. It was all me, baby. Okay. What does this say? Yeah, I'm so far away. Yes, I do. I prefer to play alone. That's genuinely the way it is. And there have just been too many times when I will be marked as online and I get spammed with either party or game requests, and I'm like, dude, don't play it cool. Yeah, it's just, you know, that's just the way it was. I was a child in the age of single player games where playing with friends meant your friends were kind of sitting on the couch watching you play, and you would pass the controller that way. So when online games became a thing, I really have never been able to vibe with it all that well. Just not my jam. Excellent. And I mean, you can let me know if that becomes something you start streaming. Unless you do not have permission to do so. Do not make me the reason that anyone gets in trouble. Or wait till you're old enough. My kids do not have permission to stream. I am thinking about getting a microphone for my son so he could do like an audio only podcast. But I don't want him to be on camera or on the internet until he is at least 18, until I cannot make that decision for him anymore. I mean, look at me, like, I have virtually no professional skills. All I'm good at is talking on a microphone and occasionally looking dead into a camera. Like, I have no marketable skills. So, yeah, like, don't be a streamer. Don't be a YouTuber. Be an electrician. Make money. Don't panic every day wondering how you're gonna pay your bills. Oh. Impressive. Yeah. If your community... Oh, I imagined. You hear my accent. When I hear the word football, I imagine we're all talking about the version I know. But as you get closer to finishing secondary school, check your local community for trade schools. There are, well, right now there's only one in my local area, and they don't have a lot of programs that I'm very interested in, but I am looking at them to try to collect a trade. Even though I have a bachelor's degree and I have experience, lots of experience, the world is a-changin', and it's good to just have a skill that remains in demand, something like electric or plumbing or something like that. I do not. I have never played Clash Royale or Clash of Clans. My only connection to Clash at all is that I worked for a video game company that had a contract with Epic, and they were building, what is Epic's game? I have forgotten what it's called. It's their Battle Royale game. They wanted to essentially make a mobile version of that game, and their specific instructions were to just copy what Clash of Clans had done. And so we were just making a rip-off game with a major studio property in the title. That was the weirdest thing I have ever worked on. And all I did was minor community management. I worked on a different game. I worked on 2 other games that were very different from it. But what was paying everybody's paycheck was this Clash of Clans clone. And it was weird. Alright, I am doing something incorrect. Aha! I think I found... No, I didn't. Ah, I think I see it. There it is. Okay, I'm looking for these very hard to see little tombstone type things. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, where is that other one? I did all of my altars of Lilith with a map because I wanted the extra Paragon points. Yeah, there is something that you get. I think it's Paragon points, as well as an increase in the murmuring orbs that you're allowed to carry. And I was just like, I want those. I am not going to pretend that I'm going to find them all on my own. So yeah, I looked up a guide. I think I found half of them on my own, just accidentally. And then someone was like, dude, you need to find the rest of them. You are missing out on levels for your character. You are missing out on ways to get stronger. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. All right, where is number 2? Let's see. Is that... Nope. Nope, that's just a dead person in the environment. So I did the one over there. Let's check over here. This quest angers me because when you walk past it, it doesn't mark it on the map. So I have to actually pay attention to what's happening instead of just doing what I have been doing. Nope, that's a buried urn. That's not it. Do it anyway. Okay. That's another buried urn. There it is. Okay. One more. Just gotta find the last one. I think... No? I might have 12. I really didn't put a lot of time into that game. I hope I didn't spend money on it because... Yeah, I did not put a lot of hours into it. Oh, there it is.
All right, fate. We do not disappear.
We'll see, we'll see.
Unseen. Unheard. We are always here.
These wounds look fatal. Fortunately, I have health potions. Like, I can totally fix this.
Memories of those held dear. Thank you, Maisie.
I think when I do not give someone a healing potion, I think that is the equivalent of murder. Personally. And it bugs me that the game does not allow me the opportunity to give someone a health potion. Okay, got that one. Now I'm filling up whatever this other thing is. You know, it's never been easy. Good. Whenever I have to collect something after killing dudes, I'm always like, dang it. Mostly because sometimes I forget. I just get so excited about killing dudes that I am not paying attention to the mission itself. So I gotta be better about watching these things and getting these things. I want to do this stuff before the stream ends. I think it'd be dope if I could finish this area. Okay, what'd you guys drop?
It is done.
Excellent! That's fantastic. So, all I gotta do is head over here and talk to all of you. A dying man spoke your name and gave me this before... Or gave me this torque? Yeah, gave me this torque before passing.
A torque of protection.
Oh, I got it right in one.
For folk who travel the hills alone. Keep them safe with the old blessings.
Oh, goodness.
If it's returned, ere the sin.
I apologize. I know yawns are contagious and I did not mean to do that. I'm into it, you know. That is usually what Blazin does when Blazin is with us. They play their game and have me going in my game. This is a tricky one. I tend to go towards the positive one in these games, especially because I don't remember who the hell Erida was. And I literally just did whatever this mission was, so I think I'm not gonna speak ill of the dead this time.
Dad says you can't reach the road ahead if you forget to mind your feet.
I speak ill of the dead plenty. I don't need to do it in this game.
I hope she sees the wrong now. Though light fades,
I hope she does too.
disappear unseen.
Okay, I've brought the charm.
You've returned. Thank you. I knew I could rely on you.
Perfect. And we've got... Where are you? That's armor. Where is the blacksmith? Interact. There's the blacksmith. Okay, let me take a look. So if this had dexterity, armor, and resistance to all, then I would go with it in a heartbeat. But it doesn't, and so I'm not into it. Whereas this one has 3 stars, so I'm not going to get rid of it. I need to take a look at the guide that I'm using on maxroll.gg. They say critical strike damage, dexterity, and resistance to all. This has critical strike damage, and that's it. So it might be better for another build. Who knows?
The fog disappeared.
Whoops.
So did the knights.
I wanted you. I'm going to save it because I don't need to break it down. I'll just put it in a cache and we'll just save it. That'll be what we do. So back here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it was all garbage. And, oh, look at that! There is a cache in this village, if I can figure out how to get to it. Somewhere here? There it is. I knew I'd find it eventually. Okay. Let's get into position for tomorrow. If you are new here and you have enjoyed watching the stream, I am working towards getting to 100 followers. You could help out just by hitting that follow button. It would just be immensely helpful. If you want to support the show financially and maybe toss a few coins my way, hit that subscribe button. There should be an overlay above my head where if you do not have your Prime subscription spent, I will take it. I don't know if it works because I'm streaming from the PlayStation. So, it's definitely not going to be showing up on YouTube. So if you're watching there, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, give me the time signature so I know what you were talking about. And if you are into audio-only podcasts, check out Potato Chip Pictures. It's a movie franchise review podcast. This Friday is going to be the review of The Man with the Golden Gun. I watched The Spy Who Loved Me last night, and it broke my brain a little bit. So check that out on all of your favorite podcatchers and interact with it, subscribe, review, all that fun stuff. Those are the ways to help a brother out. I am working on another podcast. I'm hoping to start the actual production of it this week. We'll see what happens. So more information soon about that. But there is going to be another audio-only podcast in the very near future. I don't plan on taking any days off this week, so we will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday at the same times. So turn on your notifications if you want to know when we go live. We're going to continue working on Diablo 4, continue working towards just building up this character. I don't think we're going to hit Paragon 300, but might as well keep trying, right? Might as well keep trying. So I will be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.